Now, I use a battery like all of you, and I specifically use ATX batteries. It saved my butt, not once, but twice, because I have too many things pulling juice off of my 390 Adventure. The reason I use your battery is I'm lazy and I don't even own a tender. I know that's not best interest. So we're going to take a moment for Bart to tell you folks the benefits of best practices and ATZ batteries.
Thank you, Frank. So, anti-gravity batteries, we're well known for our restart technology, which has obviously saved a few adventure bike riders out there. So, our restart technology is designed kind of like a motorcycle reserve tank, to be honest. It's like you have that little bit left over in case you run out of juice because you may have left lights on or a GPS connected, or you just haven't ridden the bike and you have those things connected and forget that you have to disconnect those. With that in mind, when you go back to your bike, what's the worst thing to do? Other than walking through a camera like that gentleman, it would be, you go back to your bike, you have a dead battery, you're like, now I can't go ride. But if you access your battery, hit your little restart button on top, you access the reserve, and allow yourself to start your bike and get on your merry way and basically not slow down your next adventure. So, with that in mind, best practice now, we have our new, which might not be able to, we'll see. These are our new anti-gravity superchargers, which are lithium, AGM, and lead acid battery chargers that we just released this year. And these are the new hot ticket for everybody's needs. Price point, significantly better than everybody else on the market, and it does 3 styles of battery. And it'll even kind of, do your maintenance and whatnot as needed. So take a look, stop by, or go peruse our webpage, antigravitybatteries.com, and see what we got, see if we can help you out. We're here. Thank you, Frank.
Thanks, Bart. I really appreciate it. Again, as I said to you yesterday, your battery has saved me. That quick start feature, just being able to be irresponsible, which I personally, it's a life goal. That button right there, it doesn't look like anything, but when you're on the side of the road, when you've been camping all night, let me tell you, you're grateful that battery is there. Thanks again, Bart. Appreciate it. All right, it's day 2 here at Aimexpo, and I have returned to Royal Enfield. Yesterday, I got so caught up with the electric Royal Enfield and so caught up with the Himalayan, which they've literally moved even farther away. You can show up at Royal Enfield and you can't just walk up and see their newest adventure bike. It's just shocking. But what I want to take a look at is behind me, where they have some of the classic Royal Enfields. And I think they're pretty neat. There's a lot of bikes to look at here, but I'm trying to look at things that are different and, well, interesting to me. And I think these Royal Enfields, which are bikes I've never seen anywhere, again, they're interesting. Here's some look at their classic bikes. This is an interesting looking motorcycle. It reminds me quite a bit of the old Honda Transalp. Classic styling. Quite interesting indeed. This is only the 3rd one I've seen, but I'm kind of getting a hankering to get me a flat tracker style bike. I just love this look. I absolutely, positively could see myself taking something like this out on the weekend. We have a track not that far from where I live. Man, if I had just a couple of more dollars, something like this would end up in the stable. Nice looking scrambler style. I gotta give credit. Royal Enfield is catering to us old dudes. They've got these classic styles with their quote-unquote modern technology. Well, modern for Royal Enfield, and I like what they're doing. I like this variety. I've been to Suzuki and I've been to Honda, and you know what? They don't look like they're doing anything interesting. They're just motorcycles. Whereas Royal Enfield is putting out some interesting looking bikes here for the show. Something that's really catching my eye. I like that it's different. I like that it's unique. So, pretty awesome. I think that this is something different and very, very cool. But as I mentioned before, here's Royal Enfield. We're at the front. We're looking at their bikes. We do have one up front, but look at this poor Himalayan. It's banished back here with the stairs. Now this is absolutely, there are 3 at least Himalayans at the show. This is the best looking bike. And for some reason, it's been banished. We're literally next to a camper van and the stairs. Come on, Royal Enfield. This right here, this is the bike people are interested in. This bike should be up front.
Just so we know which is
Behind me is the Loop video. And what's it showing us? It's showing us the bike people want to look at, the Himalayan. The Himalayan is hidden, but in front of the adventure video is a really cool looking bike. Maybe it's my age. Maybe I'm just tired of looking at giant plasticky motorcycles after a day and a half, but I am so glad Royal Enfield is here to give us these more interesting looking motorcycles. And it's not just a few. These are production bikes, one after the other. I know Royal Enfield isn't going to have the best fit and finish. I know it's not going to have the most powerful motor you could get. But god darn, Royal Enfield is delivering with style. And let's be honest, at a price almost everyone can afford. And value is something that is quickly disappearing from most manufacturers. I'm glad that India is coming through to deliver a little class, a little style, and very importantly, value, because we need more riders, not fewer riders.